Hey everybody, Mental Fox here. Welcome back to my playthrough of Skyrim. We're outside of Heljarchen Hall. And I just love the way this game looks. I love the snow. It's so well done. I love the view from here. And I love my new house here at Helyarchen Hall. Let's go inside here. I've been wanting to build a bed for such a long time. I wanted to build one back in Lakeview Manor, but I was never able to do it because I never had straw. And then I finally got straw, and it turned out I didn't have any leather strips on me. So I went back to Breeze Home. I fast traveled there before I started this episode, and I have more more leather strips than I would ever need. So we're good with leather strips. It's interesting, but there's still some things that we can't build. This would require hinges and locks, and I guess that makes sense. But I want to build a bed, and what I was curious about is which room would be my bedroom and which room would be the children's bedroom, because I don't want them sleeping in my bedroom, I'll tell you that. So I could put a double bed here in this room, but if I did this, and if I wanted to move my adopted children here, well, where would I put their beds? In here, maybe? I mean, no, this is a storage room, or no, this is the armory, isn't it? Yeah, this is the armory, so I wouldn't be putting any beds in here. So no beds in this room. There's this room here that has the entrance to the cellar. What is this room for? This is, I don't know, just a room with a desk and some chairs and stuff, just like a little gathering place, I guess. I don't know. And then there's even another room here. This is a storage room. This is another room that I added here. Can't put any beds in here. So no beds in here. Let's go upstairs and see what our options are up there. I mean, obviously we can't put a bed in here, right? Yeah, no beds in here. And then a couple of you tried to explain to me what the deal was with changing this from an entryway. It doesn't change anything visually, but it changes what could be built in here. Like, I think before you could put a bed in here because this would have been like a house on its own. But now that I've done that, I can't put a bed in here. Not really sure what I'd use this room for. Oh, weapon racks. I like that. But let's go upstairs. And I mentioned last time that I really don't like the upstairs in this place. I don't like this big open area. It's kind of a bunch of wasted space, I feel like. And then this room here, what is this room supposed to be? Interesting. We could put, okay, we can put single beds in here. Okay, so we could put a single bed in this room. It's not a very private room, I don't feel like. And then I would imagine, oh, okay, there's not a bench in here. Well, okay, first of all, I want to build my bed. So we're going to go down here. This is going to be my bedroom here. Not the most convenient spot for it, but this is it. This is my bedroom. So we're going to make us a double bed. Oh, wait a minute now. Huh. Okay, this one has child's beds, whereas upstairs it had single beds. Huh, who designed this place? So here, I can build a double bed or single beds, but I can't build children's beds. Well, I mean, if I built a single bed, would my children sleep on it? Right? I mean, would they? I don't know, man. I don't really like this room to be my bedroom. I don't like it at all. There's not even a freaking door. Could I put doors on in the entryways here? I don't think I can. Nothing about doors. Huh. Well, I mean, I don't know, man. Only one way to find out, and that's to try it out. So, like I said, I think I want this to be my bedroom. It's nice and big, and it has doors, for crying out loud. So we're going to put a double bed in here. So we got a double bed. Ooh, okay. That's interesting. And what else do I want in my bedroom? Well, I mean, what do you want an end table kind of thing, right? Like, can I not make I mean, there's a chest, display cases. wardrobe might not be a bad thing to have in a bedroom, right? But what I was thinking was what would go on either side of the bed, because, oh, there's something here. Normally you'd have like a nightstand on the side of your bed, but I don't see an option for a nightstand. Benches, chair, low tables, shelves, square table and chairs. I don't know. Let's do a small shelf and see where it puts that. Okay, put it here. Oh, that's kind of cute. Oh, it comes with books. Huh. All right, we'll have to make note of those. It's not marking them as new books. I'm pretty sure I have not read those books already, so I don't know why the game isn't seeing them as new. Let's try... I don't know, it'd be nice to have a table with chairs in my bedroom. I could put my computer on it. There must be lights on it. Ooh, this is kind of nice. Look at this. Okay, kind of weird. Looks kind of like a dining table more than something you'd have in a bedroom. We got some shelves we could put in here. We could put a small wardrobe in here. Where to put that? Okay, over here. That's kind of nice, I guess. Comes with honeycomb. Cracks me up that it comes with stuff. Let's do this, man. Let's do this. Let's put I guess we'll put another small wardrobe in here. And put that one over here. Well, look at this one. This one's cute. Comes with an assortment of ingredients and a flute. Oh, and there was a book here too. Chorus Pie, a recipe. Cats of Skyrim. We've read Cats of Skyrim before, but Chorus Pie sounds kind of familiar for some reason. Let's go ahead and put... we gotta put some wall sconces in here, man. That's interesting. This is a house part, and this is a miscellaneous. I wonder why that's like that. So we put some wall sconces in here. Where the hell are they? I don't see any wall sconces. What the hell did I just build? I feel like I just got ripped off, man. There ain't no damn wall sconces in here. What the hell? What a ripoff. That took materials to make, man. That took some of my goat horns. Let's put a weapon plaque in here. Where did I put the weapon plaque? Okay, on the wall there. It's probably not where I would have put it, but that's okay. Wall shelves. Why build 2 wall shelves when you could build 3? Okay, that's it. I'm out of parts. I guess I need more nails. The wall shelves. Okay. That's kind of nice. I kind of like that. Let's go outside and make some more nails. Although, I think somebody told me that there's something in the cellar that I missed, maybe? Because I was complaining about not being able to make some things indoors. And somebody said I needed to check out my cellar, but I'm not really seeing anything down here. Unless from here there's an option to make... Oh, I could make a blacksmith's forge down here. Well, honestly, I don't know what's the difference. I mean, either way, there's a loading screen. You know? I mean, I either go down there and wait for the loading screen, or I go out here. Although, I will say that this is further. So let's make some more nails. Ah, crap, I can't make nails. You know why? Because I'm completely out of iron. Shoot. Well, I guess that'll do it for the fun of making things in our home in this episode. And we're thwarted by needing nails of all things. But, I don't know. I kind of like what I've done to my bedroom here. I say we probably can't build anything else in the house anywhere, can we? Oh, look at that. They're showing up as unread now. That's cool. Yeah, as is that book. Okay. Well, I mean, this isn't bad. Boy, this is a really big room, actually. It's interesting how when you put furniture in a room, sometimes it'll look bigger, huh? That's interesting. I was looking at my inventory. What the hell am I carrying? Well, I know sort of what I'm carrying. I need to decide where to put it. I guess I could just dump a bunch of stuff in this chest right here. I am carrying I mean, wait till you see how many of these I'm carrying. Where are they? 245 leather strips. They don't weigh much, but 245 of them kind of add up, right? And what else do I want to get rid of here? I've got some ingots and ores that I feel like should be outside, but I could put goat horns in here. Glass, I don't know if that's a thing, if I could use that or not. Straw we'll put in here. And then I'm going to go back outside to this chest out here, because there's some things that I feel like make more sense out here to be put out here, like ingots and ores and stuff. And we'll just hope that nobody steals our stuff. So I'm going to put clay in here. And we'll put these ingots. No, not common soul gems. Ingots. Ore. And ingots. What else do I got that I want to put in here? I guess I really don't need to be walking around with this charter, but doesn't weigh anything either. What else do I want to put in here? Anything? Oh, pickaxe. We'll just leave a pickaxe in there. What the heck, why not? Quarried stone, quicksilver ingots, refined moonstone. I guess that's pretty good, huh? Yeah, that actually freed up a lot of stuff. Do I want to put like a grindstone here? I'd need iron fittings for that. I can't make iron fittings. I could put a garden here. That was suggested. Let's put a garden. I don't know, let's put an animal pen too. Just requires some logs. We got plenty of that stuff. Okay, so where did it put the garden? Okay, so this here... Is this the garden? Activate fertile soil. Okay. Alright. Alright, I don't really know what I'm supposed to do with that. Am I supposed to have seeds or something? I mean, I do have some ingredients, but I guess I just can't... Oh gosh, the only ingredient I've got is torchbug thorax. Huh. Let's go back inside. I'm not sure how this works. I don't know if you just stick an ingredient in the ground and it grows. But there were some ingredients in here that we could pick up in my bedroom. Let's grab them. Let's grab lavender, snowberries, tundra cotton. Let us grab those. Hawk feathers. We'll just leave those sitting there. Anything else I could grab? Ingredient-wise? Garlic? Elves ear? I don't know. Well, I wonder if those will come back, like if those will respawn after a certain amount of time. Okay, let's walk outside here. I don't know. I don't know how else we're supposed to plant things. I've never seen seeds in the game. Yes, let's plant some lavender. Item planted. Cool. Ah, neat. Snowberries. They have our own snowberries. Well, this is just adorable. Tundra cotton. Okay, we planted some stuff. Okay, that's kind of cool. Alright, and then I guess over here, this will be our animal pen. Don't know how this works. I don't know if I like... Oh, there's a tanning rack there too. Don't know if I like buy animals from somebody or what. But one thing I do know... Oh, here's those wall sconces I made. They're out here. They're outside. Yeah, that's not what I had in mind, but that's kind of cool. At least I know where they went. I need a steward for this place, and I'm thinking Raya is a good candidate because... I hate to say it, but I really don't think she's that great. She seems to be hurt often. Seems like every time I turn around, she's taking a knee. And I just don't think we're a good fit. So I'm thinking of making her the steward here. Poor Raya. Take her from... we got her in Falkreath, right? And put her to work here. But if I do that, then who do I travel with? Well, I mean, I have a list of followers that I'm aware of here. And as soon as I wake my laptop back up here... Why did I have to make my password so complicated? So as far as possible followers who we haven't traveled with yet, way up in Solitude there's Belrand. Stenvar is still on my list. Teldrin up in Raven Rock. Benar in Morthal. Jazargo, he's still on my list. And then Adalisa, she's the steward at Lakeview Manor now, so I haven't met as many followers as I thought. Of course, there's, what's his name? Faendal or something like that in Riverwood. And then, of course, there's Lydia. You know, we could travel with Lydia again. So, I think I'm going to make her the steward here.
Yes, my Thane.
Before we do that... I need to get my stuff back from her, because I don't want her to have it. I'm going to take the blade back. That's this. She can keep the bow. I'm going to take the arrows back, believe it or not. And this armor is so great that I want to give it to my next follower. So, basically leaving her with the bow. Boy, she looks really kind of weird now, doesn't she? Hey, Raya, would you like to be my steward?
We've stopped. What is it?
I need a steward. Are you interested?
I'd be honored to be your steward. You've built a fine steading here.
Thanks. Okay, cool. She's now my steward, but I think I need to leave and then come back before I could, like, actually, you know, use her as a steward.
Let's go.
So, that's cool. She'll be our steward now. Which would be nice to have. Could have her take care of some things for us. In the meantime, I do want somebody to travel with, and we are actually going to go ahead and just fast travel back to Whiterun. I don't really see any reason to walk over there. You've seen me walk there many times. And like I said before, there's going to be plenty opportunities to walk in this game. Plenty of places we still haven't explored. So we're actually going to go back and ask Lydia if she'll travel with us. Lydia.
Long life to you, Thane.
Follow me, I need your help.
Looks like you've already got someone with you.
For crying out loud. Son of a bitch. Alright. So, yeah, I don't like this. Apparently, I need to... Just asking her to be your steward isn't enough. You also have to dismiss her. And I needed to come back here anyway because I'm carrying some items I really don't think I want to carry. Crap, I can't remember what Lydia's specialty is. Is she a two-handed? Is she... She's not a dual wield, I know that. I don't think I have a small weapon that I could put on here. Huh, apparently we can't plant these things, huh? That was not an option. We'll make this my ingredient cupboard. Put stuff there I'll never look at again. So can I, like, put the Blade of Falkreath here? Nope. Oh, I must have a shield equipped? This is for a oh. Look at the freaking name. It's called a shield rack. I just noticed that. Okay, well, whatever. Yeah. Eventually I'm going to build a weapon rack. And when I do, I'm going to hang up the Blade of Falkreath and the glass sword of shocks. We'll do that. These scimitars, oh, these actually belong to, what's her face? To Raya. Let's give them back to her. I mean, a steward has to fight sometimes, right? Well, look at her going to work. What the hell is
Yes,
she
my
doing?
Do you need something?
What are you making, Raya?
Let's get going.
I need to trade some things with you.
Of course, Thane. How can I be of service?
I do like the way she talks to me. She sounds so respectful. Of course, Thane. Yes, Thane. Yes, my Thane. I like it. I don't know. If she is going to fight, let's give her some arrows. Alright, it's time for us to part ways.
Yes, Thane. Be careful.
Alright, I did not mean to say wait here. I meant to say...
your orders, Thane.
There we go.
I'll keep watch at Lakeview Manor.
Lakeview
until you
Manor?
return, Thane.
No.
Good hunting.
You're my steward here. What are you talking about? You're supposed to be here.
I am your sword and your shield.
Well, hopefully that was just poorly written. Let's see here. Let's see, what kind of improvements can we have her make?
Certainly. What did you have in mind?
Well, a carriage would be nice.
Very good. I'll see about hiring a carriage driver at once.
Okay, that's cool.
Certainly. What did you have in mind?
Give me a cow.
I'll keep an eye out for a good cow to
Yeah,
purchase.
give me a cow and a chicken.
Certainly. What did you have in mind?
Give me a chicken.
I'll see to it at once.
Because I need those things. Give me some furnishings.
Of course. What room would you like me to furnish?
Oh, interesting. Huh, so we could just give her gold. Hey, outfit my armory, will you?
Very good. I'll make all the arrangements.
Okay. Well, we'll see how that goes. I don't know. You better
take
stay
my
here, though.
leave
You
then.
better be doing this stuff to this house and not to Lakeview Manor, or I'm going to be very upset, lady. Okay, so now we fast travel back to Whiterun, and we'll get Lydia. She'll be our follower again. And then we'll decide what to do. Because enough with this house building business, although I do enjoy it. I kind of hate leaving the kids here, though. Without Lydia to watch over them.
What do you need, my Thane? Honored to see you again, my Thane. Lead the way.
Okay, so what is she carrying on her? I think she's got a
Still
lot
here.
of stuff.
I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Indeed, she does have a lot of stuff. Yeah. Come with me, Lydia.
on.
Let's go. We're gonna go see if we can't sell off some of this stuff you've got. Okay, come here.
Still here.
Give me your stuff.
I am at your command.
So, what kind of stuff is this guy going to buy? He'll probably buy the Imperial Bow of Sparks, the Staff of Flames, and Storm Fang. Apparently she's using Dawnbreaker. She doesn't need a hunting bow and a supple ancient Nord bow. So we'll sell those things. He may buy some of this stuff. The Elven Shield, the Scaled Helmet. Let's see if he'll buy this stuff.
You lead, I'll follow.
Welcome to War Maiden. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
I just want to sell some stuff to you. I want to sell you this. Stormfang. I mean, it's a cool weapon. I mean, it really is. Gosh, that's actually kind of cool. Maybe I want to keep that. The hunting bow I don't need. The Elven Shield, we'll get rid of that. The Scaled Helmet. And, get rid of this. Well, no, the helmet I'm keeping. Actually, I think I want to give that to her. Sheesh. Stormfang, huh?
Good doing business with you.
How does that compare to what I'm... So I'm currently carrying the Glassfire Battle Axe, which is better than Stormfang. Yeah, by quite a bit. I mean, Stormfang is pretty cool. I don't know, man. Should I keep this? Staff of Flames. Would he not buy Staff of Flames from me?
We've got small weapons. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
No, he won't buy that staff from me. I don't know. See you later, Stormfang. Yeah, we'll do this.
Until next time.
I'm right behind you.
So I have better armor for you.
How can I serve you, my Thane?
I'm going to give you this superior Nordic carved armor, these boots, these gauntlets, and this helmet. There you go. Now you're looking good. And then from you, I'll take the stuff you were wearing. The steel horned helmet and the steel imperial gauntlets.
You lead, I'll follow.
And we'll see if he'll buy
look
these
like
things.
Maybe you need a new weapon. Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
Here, buy this and this. Okay. Alright, well, we got rid of some stuff.
All right then.
Now we're going to make a quick run down the street to Bellathor. Is that his name, Bellathor? I think that's right.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
Okay, so now from you,
Still here.
I'm going to grab
How can I serve you, my Thane?
like dragon bone, dragon scales. Let's see here. What else do I want to? And then she's just got a bunch of books. Boy, she's carrying a ton of books, isn't she? Yeesh.
You lead, I'll follow.
Everything's for sale. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Okay, so we're going to see if he'll buy this crap off of us. That just about wipes him out. I really want to get rid of these dragon scales. They're heavy. Does he have anything I'm interested in? He's got these grand soul gems, but they're not filled. But still, I could use these. So I'm going to buy a grand soul gem from him, and then I can sell him these 2 dragon scales in this amethyst. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. She's still carrying a lot of books, though.
Do come back.
I've got your back.
But
Please
I am
do look
sworn.
around.
right
to carry
now,
your burdens.
Lakeview Manor is my place for books, and I don't need to take you guys there to do all that crap. So I think we're doing okay.
Let's get going then.
Let's get out of here. All right, let's do some work, man. What work are we gonna do? Well, there's Shrouded Grove here. Let's go back to Heljarchen Hall, and we're gonna walk over to Shrouded Grove. And I think there's some work for us to do over there. We'll have to look at my quests here. Oh, look, here's our cow and a chicken. And there's like a little chicken coop here. I guess we could harvest the chicken's nest if we wanted to. Don't really know why we want the cow, but there they are.
I am your sword and your shield.
Here is our carriage. Let's go inside and see what our armory looks like. This is the armory, isn't it? I guess she's not done yet. I guess she's not. Okay, well. That's fine. It takes time to do things, I guess.
I am your sword and your shield.
Okay. A little disappointed. Maybe I'm asking too much. Maybe I'm expecting too much. But that's okay. So, bring up our quests. And I believe it's a miscellaneous quest that is going to take us here. Yes, find the fine-cut void salts for Wayfinder. That is, what is over here at Shrouded Grove. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to head in that direction. I don't know how far we'll make it in this episode, but that's where we're going to go. And I actually just had a thought. I'm going to go ahead and take this pickaxe. Just in case I see an iron deposit on the way over there. We need iron. Oh, look at this. We got some mammoth-ness here. We killed this giant that was here quite a while ago. This is Blizzard Rest. I guess it wasn't that long ago when we did it, but we took care of that giant. He won't be bothering anybody anymore. Let's quite a fire up there. I don't know who tends to it. With the giant being gone. I don't know. Maybe we'll come back on my house while it burned down because of that fire. What is that, a troll over there? That little jump. Hello, frost troll. How do you like fire? There we go. Nice. Lydia's standing back there, shooting arrows. Good job, Lydia. Nice job, nice job. Give me that troll fat. Give me that troll fat. Getting dark out here. So, what are we doing exactly? What is this void salts thing, huh? Well, back in Dawnstar, we met this Captain Wayfinder dude, right? And he's a young guy, and he's trying to earn his crew's respect by finding new avenues of business, but he keeps having problems. His latest trade of fine-cut void salts from the College of Winterhold were lost by drunken sailors in a cave. And that's where we're going. We're going to this cave to see if we can't retrieve this for him. Oh, we got a troll and a bear fighting.
Hey, look, a cave.
Oh.
What's inside?
Looks like Lydia's excited to go into a cave. What do you got? Chaproot? Look at this fight. This legendary battle going on over here. It's legendary. There will be songs sung about this battle. Hey, Lydia, what are you doing? What? Are you gonna fight back, Lydia? What are you doing? I wonder why she was just standing there. Not really sure what her deal was. And I'm pretty sure she has weapons. We just checked a moment ago. Beautiful sky. It's a cave. Lydia says, hey, maybe we should go in it. Look at this. It's like a... What is this? Like a head. Some kind of carving. Lydia?
Still here.
Do you have arrows?
How can I serve you, my Thane?
She's got these crappy Thalmor arrows. Or she has a Thalmor arrow. She has 239 iron arrows and a bow. So I don't know why she wasn't fighting that bear, but whatever. Or the troll, whatever it was that attacked us. Let's sneak a little bit. Oh, look at this, another battle going on. Wild animal kingdom here. Snow bear. There's no bear like a snow bear. Like no bear, I know. Oh, yeah. Oh, that hurt. Okay, I just died. I was just getting ready to say, hey, I think I saw somebody standing there, and it's a freaking Spriggan. So it's a wolf and a snow bear fighting each other, and then a Spriggan pops up out of nowhere. I was not taking this seriously at all. Not even a little bit. I like how the fire stuns him a little bit. This is a Spriggan Earth Mother. Oh gosh, don't come to me. I'm out of magicka, and I'm going to go ahead and take another potion. Or several potions, because I want to go ahead and finish her off if I can before she even gets close enough to me. Because she killed me before. Okay, she dead. What's my range on my, I think I hit the log, I didn't hit the bear. I like that action camera. What do you got? I'm sorry, Spriggan Earth Mother, but you started it. I would have been more than happy to let you live, but you had to step up on me. interesting sounds here. And this is an itty bitty cave. Look at this itty bitty cave. This piece of music is really nice. I think I say that every time I hear it, but it's really nice every time I hear it. I really like it. Well, here's the chest that's going to contain what we came here for. Ice and chitin. Hey, Lydia, come here. Can you come up here and get this for me?
Yes, my thing?
Come here, can you get this?
Okay, got it.
Okay, well, I got to get out of your way. Did you get it? Oh, good job. Thank you, Lydia.
Anything else?
I don't know, not at the moment. Not at the moment. I'll let you know. I don't want to climb up here. Just 'cause. 'Cause I can. Frozen Draugr. A Dwarven helmet. An Elven shield. That's at least worth something. I'll take that. I'm going to leave the helmet here. I mean, it's a good helmet. Don't get me wrong. As a matter of fact, I think the game is trying to tell me that it's better than what I've currently got. 37 versus my helmet, which is 45, so I'm not really sure what it's trying to tell me. I don't know. Anyway. The Void Salt, a lot of gold and iron battle axe. We don't need that. Let's take the fine cut Void Salts. Okay. Now we need to bring those back to Wayfinder. And like I said, he's in Dawnstar. Well, that was pretty easy, don't you think, Lydia? That's a pretty easy quest for us. Really not too much trouble at all. Kind of surprised at how small this cave is. I wonder if there's something behind here. Oh, crap, I'm gonna get stuck. Okay, there's not. Hey, Lydia. Did I,
I'm right behind you.
She has a torch. Yeah, she's just not using it in here for whatever. Oh, no, she has a torch. She was using it outside. Looks like it would be really slippery. Back out to Skyrim we go. Cool. All right. I love it. It's beautiful out here. So, there is nothing else around us that we need to do. There's Fort Castav over there. Another place that's on my map, but I don't know why. It could be there for many reasons. It is not in my notes. So there's that. That's a bit of a trek over to there. And then up here is the Hall of the Vigilant. And I don't really... I mean, I remember people talking to us about Vigilance, but I don't think that there's any reason for us to go there, really. But I will say that we do want to go up here to the Thalmor Embassy. That is an important quest for us, the Thalmor Embassy. So let's just walk towards the Hall of the Vigilant. And we'll make a stop there, maybe on our way up to Solitude and the Thalmor Embassy. Because we need to get back to work. Why do we have 2 markers? Probably because I've got this turned on. We need to get back to work on the main quest, which will take us to the Thalmor Embassy, I believe. See if we can understand what this dragon business is. There's a cave here. Cave we haven't discovered yet. It looks like that special kind of cold. Kind of cold that just Goes right through you. Gross. So I've actually been told that fire is really not that great against frostbite spiders, although it certainly seemed to take care of them then. That's what I was told in the comments, I believe. Where'd that cave go? I wonder how far away that cave is. It's worth a slight detour. I don't want to go in it, but I wouldn't mind exposing it on my map. I mean, it could be... I don't know. I don't think it's that far away, right? I don't know. It could be. Let's see. Let's take a little detour over here. We're just walking around anyway. Okay, Dusk Glow Crevice discovered. And then I believe maybe there's something up there too. In that direction. Something else that's not on our map. You can see it on my compass there though. Maybe this crevice would take us there. I don't know. But that's a place that I'm going to mark. I'm going to put in my notes as a place we've discovered but have not visited. Give the game a chance to tell us to go there. See if it's part of a quest. I don't want to go in there and clear it out and then find out later on that it's part of a quest and then I have to go back in and clear it out again. That's my thinking behind that anyway. Uh-oh, I'm starting to get a little bit worried about Lydia being able to follow me down here. Yeah, she should be able to follow us down here. Right? Good old Lydia. So this place here... Fort Dunstad. We were just here a couple episodes ago. And I wondered why it never showed up as cleared. Look at this guy.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them.
It's interesting that he's walking around out here. I mean, we cleared this place out and now there's this Stormcloak dude hanging out here. I guess it's better than bandits or whatever was there. Yeah, look at this guy walking around out here. Interesting. Huh.
Need something?
Another Stormcloak soldier. Okay, I guess they've decided to take over Fort Dunstad. Now that I've done the dirty work of clearing it out. You're welcome, I guess. There's lights on over there. Huh. We're getting close, I think. Oh, gosh, Lydia. She's like pushing me out of the way. Is there a bear chasing you or something? So this is the Hall of the Vigilance. Oh no, what happened here? Look at this. Well, that doesn't look good. What do you think about that, Lydia? Hall of the Vigilance. Vigilant of Stendarr here. Oh my gosh, look at all the stuff this person has on them. Amulet of Stendarr. Gold. A novice hood. Novice robes of alteration, a potion of cure disease. That's a lot of stuff, man. Wow. What happened? A master vampire. So I guess vampires came here probably. Wow. I keep wanting to reach up and turn on my Pip-Boy so I can see. Death Hound. Quite a battle took place here. Anybody still alive? A vampire fledgling? Look at this dog. His eyes are still glowing. Creepy as can be. Another vigilance. Boy, these guys carry a lot of stuff. Damn. Varieties of Daedra. That's a book we've already read. Another Vigilant. Cure disease potion recipe. We've already read that. Another dude. Boy, these guys have kind of like, they all carry the same stuff. Pretty much. It's like, welcome to the Vigilance. Here's your kit. Everybody carries the same kit. And just 13 gold. Well, a hell of a battle took place here, and I'd say that the vampires won. I only found one vampire body. Death Hounds. Who do they belong to? Do they belong to vampires? Not sure who they're in league with. Well. Well. Seems like maybe this place was mentioned earlier. I don't know. I don't know if the Vigilants that we've met have told us about this place or what. But, it's not so much a Hall of the Vigilant anymore now, is it? I was wondering if there was a cellar out back or something. Well, there it is. Hall of the Vigilant. I guess we get out of the wind a little bit being in here, and we've got a fire going, so that'll keep us warm. So we're going to end this episode here, but before we end it, I'm going to read a book. And we're going to read The Monomyth. It's like the only book I have on me that's not marked as read already. So it's time to read The Monomyth. In Mundus, conflict and disparity are what bring change. And change is the most sacred of the 11 forces. Change is the force without focus or origin. Ognather, Taherate, Order of PSJJJJ. Simply put, the schism in the human Aldmeri worldview is the mortal's relationship to the divine. Humans take the humble path that they were created by the immortal forces, while the Aldmer claim descent from them. It doesn't seem like much, but it is a distinction that colors the rest of their diverging mythologies. All Tamrielic religions begin the same. Man or mare, things begin with the dualism of Anu and his other. These twin forces go by many names. Anu Padome, Anuel Sithis, Ak-El, Satak Akal, is not. Anuel is the everlasting ineffable light. Sithis is the corrupting, inexpressible action. In the middle is the gray maybe. Nern in the Elnefex. In most cultures, Anuel is honored for his part of the interplay that creates the world, but Sithis is held in highest esteem because he's the one that causes the reaction. Sithis is thus the original creator, an entity who intrinsically causes change without design. Even the Hist acknowledge his being, or this being. Anuel, and I don't know how to pronounce this, Anuel is also perceived of as order, opposed to the Sithis chaos. Perhaps it is easier for mortals to envision change than perfect stasis, for often Anuel is relegated to the mythic background of Sithis' fancies. In Yokudan folktales, which are among the most vivid in the world, Satak is only referred to a handful of times as the Hum. He is a force so prevalent as to be not really there at all. In any case, from these two beings spring the Et Ada, or original spirits. To humans, these Et Ada are the gods and demons. To the Aldmer, the Aedra Daedra, or the ancestors. All of the Tamrielic pantheons fill their rosters from these Et Ada through divine membership though divine membership often differs from culture to culture. Like Anu and Padome, though, every one of these pantheons contains the archetypes of the dragon god and the missing god. The dragon god and the missing god. The dragon god is always related to time, and is universally revered as the first god. He is often called Akatosh, whose perch from eternity allowed the day. He is the central god of the Cyrodiilic Empire. The missing god is always related to the mortal plane, and is a key figure in the human-Aldmeri schism. The missing refers to either his palpable absence from the pantheon, another mental distress that is interpreted a variety of ways, or the removal of his divine spark by the other immortals. He is often called Lorcan, and his epitaphs are many, equally damnable and devout. Note that Tamriel and the mortal plane do not exist yet. The Grey Maybe is still the playground of the original spirits. Some are more bound to Anu's light, others to the unknowable void. Their constant flux and interplay increase their number, and their personalities take long to congeal. When Akatosh forms, time begins, and it becomes easier for some spirits to realize themselves as beings with a past and a future. The strongest of the recognizable spirits crystallize: Mephala, Arche, Aether, Magnus, Ruptga, etc., etc. Others remain as concepts, ideas, or emotions. One of the strongest of these, a barely formed urge that the others call Lorcan, details a plan to create Mundus, the mortal plane. Humans, with the exception of the Red Guards, see this act as a divine mercy, an enlightenment whereby lesser creatures can reach immortality. Aldmeri, with the exception of the Dark Elves, see this act as a cruel deception, a trick that sundered their connection to the spirit plane. The Myth of Orbis. Subtitled The Psijic Compensation, Mythic Orbis was an attempt by Artaeum apologists to explain the basics of Aldmeri religion to Uriel V in the early, glorious part of his reign. It quietly avoided any blame or bias against the Lorcan concept, which was still held in esteem by the Cyrodiils as Shezar, the missing sibling of the divines. Despite this, the Psijici still give a nice summary of the Elder View, and it will serve our purposes here. This version comes from the archives of the Imperial Seminary from the handwritten notes of an unknown scribe. Mythic Orbis exists, and has existed from time without measure, as a fanciful, unnatural realm. Orbis is used to connote the imperceptible penumbra, the gray center between the is-not of Anu and Padme. It contains the multitude realms of Aetherius and Oblivion, as well as other less structured forms. The magical beings of Mythic Orbis live for a long time and have complex narrative lives, creating the patterns of myth. These are spirits made from bits of the immortal polarity. The first of these was Akatosh the Time Dragon, whose formation made it easier for other spirits to structure themselves. Gods and demons form and reform and procreate. Finally, the magical beings of Mythic Orbis told the ultimate story, that of their own death. For some, this was an artistic transfiguration into the concrete, non-magical substance of the world. For others, this was a war in which all were slain, their bodies becoming the substance of the world. For yet others, this was a romantic marriage and parenthood, with the parent spirits naturally having to die and give way to the succeeding mortal races. The agent of this communal decision was Lorcan, whom most early myths vilify as a trickster or deceiver. More sympathetic versions of this story point out Lorcan as being the reason the mortal plane exists at all. The magical beings created the races of the mortal Orbis in their own image, either consciously as artists and craftsmen, or as the fecund? I don't know how to pronounce that. Rotting matter out of which the mortals sprung forth, or in a variety of other analogical senses. The magical beings then, having died, became the Et-Ada. The Et-Ada are the beings, are the things, perceived and revered by the mortals as gods, spirits, or geniuses of Orbis. Through their deaths, these magical beings separated themselves in nature from the other magical beings of the unnatural realms. The Daedra were created at this time also, being spirits and gods more attuned to oblivion, or that realm closer to the void of Padme. This act is the dawn of mythic, Merethic era. It has been perceived by the earliest mortals many different ways, either as a joyous second creation, or, especially by the elves, as a painful fracturing from the divine. The originator of the event is always Lorcan. Oh goody, there's more. Lorcan. This creator, trickster, tester deity is in every Tamrielic mythic tradition. His most popular name is the Aldmeri Lorcan, or Doomdrum. He convinced or contrived the original spirits to bring about the creation of the mortal plane, upsetting the status quo much like his father Padme had introduced instability into the universe in the beginning place. After the world is materialized, Lorcan is separated from his divine center, sometimes involuntarily, and wanders the creation of the Adada. Interpretations of these events differ widely by culture. Below are some of the better known. Yokuden, Satakal the World Skin. Satak was first serpent, the snake who became before, and all the worlds to come rested in the glimmer of its scales. But it was so big there was nothing but, and thus it was coiled around and around itself, and the worlds to come slid across each other, but none had room to breathe or even be. And so the worlds called to something to save them, to let them out. But of course there was nothing outside the first serpent, so aid had to come from inside it. This was Akal, the hungry stomach. Akal made itself known, and Satak could only think about what it was, and it was the best hunger, so it ate and ate. Soon there was enough room to live in the worlds, and things began. These things were new, and they often made mistakes, for there was hardly time to practice being things before. So most things ended quickly, or were not good, or gave up on themselves. Some things were about to start, but they were eaten up as Satak got to that part of its body. This was a violent time. Pretty soon Akal caused Satak to bite its own heart, and that was the end. The hunger, though, refused to stop even in death, and so the first serpent shed its skin to begin anew. As the old world died, Satakal began, and when things realized this pattern, so did they realize what their part in it was. They began to take names like Ruptka or Tuhaka, and they strode about looking for their kin. As Satakal ate itself over and over, the strongest spirits learned to bypass the cycle by moving at strange angles. They called this process the walkabout, a way of striding between the world skins. Ruptka was so big that he was able to place the stars in the sky so that weaker spirits might find their way easier. This practice became so easy for the spirits that it became a place called the Far Shores, a time of waiting until the next skin. Ruptka was able to sire many children through the cycles, and so he became known as the Tall Papa. He continued to place stars to map out the void for others, but after so many cycles there were almost too many spirits to help out. He made himself a helper from the detritus of past skins, and this was Sep, or Second Serpent. Sep had much of the hungry stomach still left in him, multiple hungers from multiple skins. He was so hungry he could not think straight. Sometimes he would just eat the spirits he was supposed to help, but Tall Papa would always reach in and take them back out. Finally, tired of helping Tall Papa, Sep went and gathered the rest of the old skins and balled them up, tricking spirits to help him, promising them this was how you reached the new world, by making one out of the old. These spirits loved this way of living as it was easier. No more jumping from place to place. Many spirits joined in, believing this was good thinking. Tall Papa just shook his head. Pretty soon the spirits on the skin ball started to die, because they were very far from the real world of Satakal. And they found that it was too far to jump into the Far Shores now. The spirits that were left pleaded with Tall Papa to take them back, but Grim Ruptka would not, and he told the spirits that they must learn new ways to follow the stars to the Far Shores now. If they could not, then they must live on through their children, which was not the same as before. Sep, however, needed more punishment, and so Tall Papa squashed the snake with a big stick. The hunger fell out of Sep's dead mouth and was the only thing left of the second serpent. While the rest of the new world was allowed to strive back to godhood, Sep could only slink around in a dead skin or swim about in the sky, a hungry void that jealously tried to eat the stars. Oh my gosh, there's more. Okay, here we go. Here's some more. Cyrodiilic Shezar's Song. This was a new thing that Shezar described to the gods, becoming mothers and fathers, being responsible and making great sacrifices with no guarantee of success. But Shezar spoke beautifully to them and moved them beyond mystery and tears. Thus the Aedra gave free birth to the world, the beasts, and the beings, making these things from parts of themselves. This free birth was very painful, and afterwards the Aedra were no longer young and strong and powerful as they had been from the beginning of days. Some Aedra were disappointed and bitter in their loss, and angry with Shezar, and with all creation, for they felt Shezar had lied and tricked them. These Aedra, the gods of the Aldmer, led by Oriel, were disgusted by their enfeebled selves and by what they had created. Everything is spoiled for now, and for all time, and the most we can do is teach the elven races to suffer nobly, with dignity, and chastise ourselves for our folly, and avenge ourselves upon Shezar and his allies. Thus are the gods of the elves dark and brooding, and thus are the elves ever dissatisfied with mortality, and always proud and stoic despite the harshness of this cruel and indifferent world. Other Aedra looked upon creation and were well pleased. These Aedra, the gods of men and beast folk, led by Akatosh, praised and cherished their wards, the mortal races. We have suffered and are diminished for all time, but the mortal world we have made is glorious, filling our hearts and spirits with hope. Let us teach the mortal races to live well, to cherish beauty and honor, and to love one another as we love them. Thus are the gods of men tender and patient, and thus are men and beast folk great in heart for joy or suffering, and ambitious for greater wisdom and a better world. Now, when the Daedra lords heard Shezar, they mocked him, and the other Aedra. Cut parts of ourselves off and lose them forever? That's stupid. You'll be sorry. We are far smarter than you, for we will create a new world out of ourselves, but we will not cut it off or let it mock us, but we will make this world within ourselves forever ours and under our complete control. So the Daedra lords created the Daedric realms, and all the ranks of lesser Daedra, great and small. And for the most part, the Daedra lords were well pleased with this arrangement, for they always had worshippers and servants and playthings close to hand. But at the same time, they sometimes looked with envy upon the mortal realms, for though mortals were foul and feeble and contemptible, their passions and ambitions were also far more surprising and entertaining than the antics of the lesser Daedra. Thus do the Daedra lords court and seduce certain amusing specimens of their mortal races, especially the passionate and powerful. It gives the Daedra lords special pleasure to steal away from Shezar and the Aedra the greatest and most ambitious mortals. Not only are you fools to mutilate yourselves, gloat the Daedra lords, but you cannot even keep the best pieces, which prefer the glory and power of the Daedra lords to the feeble vulgarity of the mush-minded Aedra. How long is this book? Okay, we're almost there. Altmiri, the heart of the world. Anu encompassed and encompasses many things, or all things. So that he might know himself, he created Anuel, his soul and the soul of all things. And Uel, as all souls, was given to self-reflection, and for this he needed to differentiate between his forms, attributes, and intellects. Thus was born Sithis, who was the sum of all the limitations and Uel would utilize to ponder himself. And Uel, who was the soul of all things, therefore became many things, and this interplay was and is the Orbis. At first the Orbis was turbulent and confusing, as Anuel's ruminations went on without design. Aspects of the Orbis then asked for a schedule to follow or procedures whereby they might enjoy themselves a little longer outside of perfect knowledge. So that he might know himself this way too, Anu created Oriel, the soul of his soul. Auriel bled through the Orbis as a new force called Time. With time, various aspects of the Orbis began to understand their natures and limitations. They took names like Magnus, or Mara, or Zen. One of these, Lorcan, was more of a limit than a nature, so he could never last long anywhere. As he entered every aspect of Anuiel, Lorcan would plant an idea that was almost wholly based on limitation. He outlined a plan to create a soul for the Orbis, a place where the aspects of aspects might even be allowed to self-reflect. He gained many followers, even Auriel, when told he would become the king of the New World, agreed to help Lorcan. So they created the Mundus, where their own aspects might live, and became the Et Ada. But this was a trick, as Lorcan knew this world contained more limitations than not, and was therefore hardly a thing of Anu at all. Mundus was the house of Sithis. As their aspects began to die off, many of the Et Ada vanished completely. Some escaped like Magnus, and that is why there are no limitations to magic. Others, like Ephyr, transformed themselves into the Elnaphe, the Earthbones, so that the whole world might not die. Some had to marry and make children just to last. Each generation was weaker than the last, and soon there were Aldmer. Darkness caved in. Lorcan made armies out of the weakest souls and named them men, and they brought Sithis into every quarter. Auriel pleaded with Anu to take them back, but he had already filled their places with something else. But his soul was gentler and granted Auriel his bow and shield, so that he might save the Aldmer from the hordes of men. Some had already fallen, like the Chimer, who listened to tainted Et Ada, and others, like the Bosmer, had soiled Time's line by taking mannish wives. Auriel could not save Altmora, the Elder Wood, and it was lost to men. They were chased south and east to Old Elnaphe, and Lorcan was close behind. He shattered that land into many. Finally, Trinimac, Auriel's greatest knight, knocked Lorcan down in front of his army and reached in with more than hands to take his heart. He was undone. The men dragged Lorcan's body away and swore blood vengeance on the heirs of Auriel for all time. But when Trinimac and Auriel tried to destroy the heart of Lorcan, it laughed at them. It said, "This heart is the heart of the world, for one was made to satisfy the other." So Auriel fastened the thing to an arrow and let it fly long into the sea, where no aspect of the New World may ever find it. Well, that was just great. If you listen to all of that, if you're still here, I would like to know. Because I feel like I just spent, 20 minutes? Is it 20 minutes that I was reading that? Yeah, about 20 minutes reading to no one. But I made it through the Monomyth. It didn't make hardly any sense to me, but that's okay. It's late, and I'm tired. And if you're still there, I thank you for sticking with me, and I hope you join me again in the next episode.